Hello! Hello and welcome to Genshin Impact. We are doing Arlecchino's story quest. Because I have to play it or my friend will have a heart attack. Although I have to do my dailies first. Gotta do them dailies. Gotta get them free gems, you know? Gotta get them free mos. Ah shit, I'm still in here. That's embarrassing. So let's get out of there. Oh, the fucking cat one? Lame. I don't want to do the cat. Sarah, keep control of your damn cats. Alright, where's the thingy? Where's the thingy? There's the thingy. Alright, that's one. Let's just go do the damn cat. What do you want, Sarah? Which cat is it now? What are you doing? Just call their name. Which fucking cat is it? Leave it to me. What? Just tell me which fucking cat is it. Rosan. Alright. I clicked too fast. What did you say? Meow meow meow. Meow meow meow. Cool. Nope. Meow 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 meow. Meow meow. What? What the fuck? Oh, there you are. Little shit. Meow. Meow meow meow. Meow meow meow. What a polite little kitty. Yeah, just meow if you can. I don't want to wait for that elevator. Sarah, I got your fucking cat. Take him or I'll keep him. I'll throw him in my teapot with the rest of them. Yeah. Sweet. Next. This way. Me. Thank you. Next. Silly Billy, Hilly Charles.
By royal decree.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. No rest for the wicked.
I summon thee.
No rest for the wicked.
Oz, reveal thyself. I summon thee.
Alright, let's turn this
Add
in.
Astra. Thank you for completing. Add Astra.
Alright. Definitely not doing this with my friendship team. Absolutely hell no. Heard this fight's brutal as shit. Let's go with Eula.
I'll scout ahead.
I miss you, Eula. Who do I bring on my Eula team? Union?
My demon expelling mantra is ready.
You.
For justice.
And.
I'll take point and scout ahead.
Hey. Why do you have to dig your nails into me? Who are you? Okay. Let's accept this quest. I don't think I need it, but I will do it anyway. Cool.
It's been a while since we visited Poisson. Maybe we should head over and have a look around.
If you say so. Hello, Poisson.
Hey, traveler.
Yo,
Paimon.
Lenny!
Oh, Paimon knows that voice.
Fuck are you doing here?
Over here.
Hi, Lenny. How you doing? Lenny, it's been too long.
To borrow one of the more popular turns of phrase at the moment, this appears to be quite the fated reunion. Running into you two out of the blue like this has really made my day. I certainly wasn't expecting it.
You can say that again. What brings you to Poisson? Wait, Paimon's got it. You must be here for one of your magic shows, right?
Actually, we've run into a bit of trouble on the home front, so Father arranged for us to stay in Poisson for the time being.
Oh, shit.
Are Lynette and Fremine here too?
Yep, along with most of the other members of the House of the Hearth. You may have noticed Poisson seems a bit more crowded than usual.
So you're saying nearly the entire organization has moved to Poisson? Sounds like you've run into way more than just a bit of trouble. What's really going on?
That's suspicious.
I don't know if he's allowed to tell us.
Since the two of you are so
Oh, shit.
curious, perhaps I can fill in the gaps.
Do not do that, bitch.
You scared Paimon half to death.
Don't do that.
Father, you're here.
I did not give you the right to stand 5 feet behind me.
On second thought, maybe we don't need to know. It's all probably super confidential House of the Heart stuff, right?
Yeah, I don't need to get killed for this kind of information. I don't need to know that bit.
No need to be nervous. I could sense your genuine concern from your conversation just now.
No thanks, I don't want to know
Of
anymore.
course, I can also understand your confusion. Sending so many Fatui here to Poisson, it's only natural that some might suspect an ulterior motive to be involved.
I didn't expect any ulterior motive. You're the one that said that. I was just thinking it was weird. Well, we are a little curious. We still have our reservations about your organization.
I understand. I'm well aware you've had your fair share of confrontations with the Fatui in the past, and I can't exactly guarantee that we'll remain on good terms in the future.
Yeah.
As for right now, however, I would say we have little reason to be at odds, wouldn't you agree? The House of the Hearth could stand to be more open with those who have worked so closely with us.
Y'all
in
still
the
be taking the
past.
no-sees, so...
As for the issue at hand, well, it hardly relates to any ulterior motive. To be frank, it all stems from a certain rumor circulating around the House of the Hearth. It's an internal matter.
What sort of rumor?
A rumor that a certain phantom child is hiding away in the House of the Hearth.
Some sort of ghost story, maybe?
A phantom child? Who, just hearing the name is giving Paimon the creeps.
A spirit that should have long ceased to exist is lurking in the shadows of the House of the Hearth. So I decided to bring the children to Poisson before continuing to investigate the situation. I expect I should be able to track down the spirit fairly quickly. After that, it's just a matter of resolving the situation, if you will. It shouldn't be much
I guess
trouble
that makes
at all.
sense. I don't know if they can bring
If
in
you're
an
curious,
exorcist.
or if you still have some concerns, it might be advisable to stick around for a few days. I'm sure the children would be exceedingly pleased to welcome some visitors. Lenny, I'll leave you to entertain our guests. I have some matters to attend to.
Of course, Father.
Do you consider Lenny one of the children? Because I'm pretty sure Lenny's older than me. So that makes this really awkward. I couldn't help but feel intimidated during that conversation with the knave. She also suggested that we stick around for a few days. But why?
It has long been a dream of mine to invite you to our home and introduce you to my other siblings.
So many siblings.
You're quite well known in the organization already.
Aw,
A lot of people have been talking about you, especially after everything with the prophecy.
that's fair.
If you're willing, why don't you stay a while and have a little chat with us?
Alright. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway. But let's be clear, we're just gonna be there as guests, okay? Don't get any funny... Oh, wait a second. If we're your guests, that probably means we'll be treated to lots of yummy food, right?
Paimon! Who are you? She's like, I don't care that you're Fatui anymore. You got snacks.
Of course. During our stay in Poisson, we've been helping out the locals with some fishing. We bring in quite the bounty
Why are
every
you
day.
biting me?
In fact, today is the
Fucking cat.
perfect chance for me to show you what I can do in the kitchen.
Yo, lady, you can cook. Let's go, King.
Let's go. I'll take you to where we're staying.
When the heart's flame goes out. Oh no. Be a house guest? How do you just be a house guest? What is this? Oh no. It's like, yeah, I need you to play the role as house guest, please, and thank you. How do the people of Poisson feel just having these random ass Fatui all over their, like, their shit? I know they saved them during that one thing, but like, do they just not care? They're just like, yeah, this is fine.
We rented this house from one of the locals to use as a temporary base. I'll come back later and tidy up a bit. After that, it should be all ready for you to stay in tonight.
I gotta stay here? Y'all know I got a teapot, right? Like, I ain't gotta stay nowhere. I could just pop my teapot on the ground and go in my teapot. You didn't have to do that.
Awesome, thanks! So, where are we at?
This teapot feels so useless during these quests. I don't need anywhere to go. I have a house.
Well, when I happened to run into you two earlier, I was actually in the middle of distributing some supplies.
Okay.
With this many people staying in Poisson, we have to bring in outside supplies every now and then. I should probably make sure the rest of these provisions get delivered. Otherwise, people might start to get antsy.
Okay, we'll come with. There are all sorts of rumors about your organization floating around out there. Paimon's not sure if she could even take a wild guess as to what's true and what's not.
Why do we gotta keep bringing up these rumors?
But now that we finally have the chance to see a day in the life of the house, we can take a good look at how you operate.
I don't think us hanging out in Poisson counts as anything to do with the House of the Hearth business.
Well, you're more than welcome to come along. Just
You'll see,
follow
like,
me.
how they interact with each other, but you ain't gonna see all the, like, the secret missions, or the killing, or the stalking, or whatever other bullshit these kids do. I don't know. You're gonna see the, like, PG version of whatever the fuck these guys do. Which is them just kind of sitting around, being children. Probably. At least while father is not there. I'm supposed to be further up. Oh, shit. Can I get up there from here? Maybe?
Time to scout.
Can you just... There we go. Just throw me into the cutscene. So much easier.
Linny, you're finally here. The supplies. I'm assuming you've...
Brought them with me? Yep, here you go.
They're in my magic pocket.
Hello? Something caught your eye?
Why are you staring at me? Who are you? Can I help you?
It's the Traveler in Paimon!
Jesus Christ.
No way!
Come here, everyone! Hurry! The Traveler and Paimon are here!
Okay, but like, is this actually all from the prophecy? Or, lady, did you hype me up to these poor fucking children?
One at a time, please. Don't crowd around them all at once. We don't want to scare off our guests now, do we?
Oh, it's alright! Gotta say, Paimon didn't realize we were this famous.
Paimon, you say that every single time someone brings up your famousy. Or like, whatever, your celebratory status. You're like, I didn't realize I was this famous. Every single time.
Of course! Father and Linny have told us so much about you.
I don't know how I feel about Arlecchino talking about me. Please don't talk about me. Ever.
Father told us about how you helped Linny. According to her, you're a trustworthy friend. And as far as she's concerned, that's pretty much the highest compliment we've ever heard her give. As you can imagine, everyone's been very curious about you.
Because I didn't let her kid rot in prison? Cool.
I heard the Traveler is so strong that he can move a mountain with his bare hands.
I don't know about that.
I heard Paimon eats so much that she can clean out the entire pantry in only 3 days.
Of course mine is strength and hers is eating.
Wait a second! That's the rumor you heard about Paimon? Oh, not cool at all!
Mine's also a bit of a stretch.
Oh, wait! When guests visit, you're supposed to give them gifts and stuff, right?
Please don't. You poor babies, no.
Oh, we don't need something like that. Besides, we don't have anything to give to you. Come on, we insist. I can give you some of my new potions. Just pick your poison. And by that, I mean medicine or actual poison. I've got both.
Yo, she's kind of sick. Yo, can I take a poison? There's probably somebody in this game I would use it on, you know.
Or maybe Shaplo can teach you guys about stealth. He's super good at it. He's never been caught.
Sick.
Ah, now that's not a bad idea. I know you usually prefer to fight head-on, but it never hurts to expand your bag of tricks, right? When it comes to eliminating your enemies, staying quiet can go a long way. Trust me, I would know.
Oh, Jesus.
I was poisoned not too long ago, and I'm still dealing with the after effects. So I'm not quite as good as I was before, but I can still give you some pointers.
It's so surreal hearing these people talking about, like, their ways of just getting away with murder. It's so great. Oh my god. Poison, stealth, elimination.
Wait, when you said gifts, I didn't think you meant poison and stealth tactics.
Paimon sounds so mad. I love Paimon. Like, I don't want that. I wanted, like, snacks or, like, something shiny or something. Something I can actually use. I can't use poison.
But those are the best things we can give you. You don't like them?
It's not that I don't like them. I think Paimon doesn't like them. I would happily accept that.
Ooh, how about this? Tell me the name of someone who really annoys
No!
you. We'll teach him a lesson for you.
No, please, no. Lenny! Lenny! Is this how our children will be raised, Lenny? Don't do this. I'm just kidding, by the way.
All right, Fold Selwar. I think that's enough suggestions for now. When it comes to being a good host, it's the thought that counts.
Lenny, please. Lenny, save me.
You don't need a physical gift to make our guests happy. In fact, pestering them with suggestion after suggestion might make them more annoyed than anything. I would say your enthusiasm has certainly gotten across.
Thank you.
Really?
I'm sorry. I feel the love, I promise.
Awesome. It's been so long since we've had guests.
Just
to
keep
play
your
with.
poison and your
Anything you need,
assassination
just let us
tactics
know.
away from me.
Yeah,
Oh,
especially
no.
if it's poison or something. I've got all sorts of potions for that.
Honey Bunches of Oats, I love you so much. You're so
Well,
fucking
we'll
cute.
talk to you all later. We've still got supplies to distribute.
All right, see you later.
Please get away from me. You all scare me.
Bye.
Bye bye. Adios.
Lenny, about all that poison and stealth tactics talk just now.
Why are you surprised? I say as I was also surprised, but like, why are you surprised?
Scared you, did it? That kind of talk comes with being part of the House of the Hearth.
Yeah.
When Foltz was really young, he strangled all of his family pets, just out of curiosity.
What?
He was labeled a dangerous problem child and was abandoned by his family.
What the fuck? Okay.
Elwar has an unnatural obsession with potions. Father has forbidden her from trying all the different concoctions she comes up with, but she still tries to test them in secret. You really have to keep an eye on that one.
Why does that just sound like the chick from Apothecary Diaries? Are you just the chick from Apothecary Diaries? Testing her own poisons on herself so she becomes immune?
Chaplot is around my age. While I'm mainly responsible for collecting intelligence, he handles surveillance. He's very passionate about his work and has no reservations about taking on some very difficult missions. I know you two probably aren't used to that kind of talk, but I can promise you they only had the best of intentions. Things like stealth tactics and developing different poisons, they really mean a lot to them. They were just trying to share the best of what they could offer, that's all.
Then what is the best you can offer? What is your specialty? You have me curious. What do you specialize in, Lenny? Is it like, what is it called? What is it called? Is it sniping? I can see you being a sniper.
Filial, supplies are here.
Thanks. And who are these two? Outsiders?
Damn.
Ah, allow me to introduce you. This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Hello.
Oh, you're the famous duo I've been hearing so much about. It's nice to meet you. I heard you've traveled to all sorts of places. Is that true?
Of course! We're making our way all across to that!
Oh, good for you.
She looks jealous. I'm sorry.
You must be pretty familiar with Fontaine by now, then. Have you seen the new opera that started running recently? I think it's called... The 4,000 Thieves?
Who?
Oh, this is the first we've heard of it.
It seems like it's going to be fantastic. From what I've been able to tell from the posters, anyway. You should definitely check it out if you have the time.
Oh, and there's The Blind Maiden, too. That one is supposed to have audience interaction. Seems pretty interesting.
Ooh.
After this mission is over, I think I'll go get a manicure.
Oh, maybe I should dye my hair. Wonder how much it'll cost.
Is it just Paimon, or do these two seem much easier to get along with than the others? Looks like the House of the Hearth has some normal members after all.
I feel like you say that, and then as soon as I continue this thought, they're gonna say something weird, and I'm gonna be like, oh, because they're gonna probably say something like, I gotta make sure I get all the blood out from underneath my fingertips, you know, or something about his hair. I don't know.
I heard that.
There.
Oh! Oops.
Why was she mad about that? We called her normal.
I'm guessing you're referring to Foltz and the others? Yeah, we're definitely not all like them.
I bet those crazies are practically foaming at the mouth right now. I'm sure they just can't wait to get back to Snezhnaya to carry out the plan.
That's enough, Filial.
Don't talk about family members behind their back, right? Whatever. Let's go.
Oof.
Guess this is goodbye then. If you ever have some time, we should go see the opera together.
I guess Lenny is not favored by everybody, huh? That's unfortunate. I'm sorry, Lenny.
Well, that's it for the supplies. We should probably head back as well.
No, baby boy, baby. Do you want a hug?
Well, they
Fuck
didn't
her.
seem too happy with each other. Seems like there could be something more going on here.
It's better not to pry.
You're right. We're only here as guests after all.
He'll tell me if he wants to.
Lenny's getting super far ahead. Come on, let's catch up.
Sparklies! Give me all of your shit.
More speed.
Lenny, come back! Where did you go? Did you go to the little house? Yeah, you did.
So, what do you think of the members you've met so far?
They've certainly got a lot of personality.
Well, Father is always encouraging us to be strong-willed and independent. So if there's one thing we've got, it's people who aren't afraid to speak their mind.
Yeah, I can see that.
Well, I should probably get cooking. Wanna join?
Yes, please.
Of course.
Then let's head out and... Uh-huh. Fremine, what are you doing here?
Remy! Baby boy, baby. Where's Lynette?
Well,
Are you okay? Who hurt you? Who do I have to kill?
Hey, nice to see you again.
oh, you too. I heard you're here as guests of House of the Hearth. Welcome.
You don't sound very happy about it.
We were just going to make some food. Why don't you come along? I could use some help in the kitchen, and I seem to remember you mentioning you wanted to make seafood soup for the Traveler and Paimon.
Aww.
Seafood soup? Oh, Paimon's drooling already.
Were you looking for something just now, Fremine? Maybe I can help.
It's nothing. I just wanted to see if there were any extra supplies.
Why?
Yeah, we've got some left over. What do you need?
Some food and water. And some clean cloth, if possible.
That's suspicious. What
No
happened?
problem. Give me a second here. Food, water. Wait a minute. What do you need all of those for? You're not on any missions as far as I'm aware, and you were just going to come eat with us. So what's this all about?
I thought I'd grab an extra portion because I get hungry at night. Could be because I'm growing, you know?
You're such a bad lawyer. You're such a bad liar. You are a terrible liar. What is going on?
Fremine,
Don't lie to your brother. What's going on?
you remember what I told you? You're not like me. Your lying skills still need some work.
Damn, he knows for a fact he's a good liar. Oh, shit. Is that your specialty,
Tell me what's
lying?
going on? Is it really bad enough that you have to keep it from your own brother?
Oh.
Maybe it'll be better if we gave them some space.
Yeah, I'll come back in like 20 minutes.
This is the first time I've seen that kind of look on your face. Whatever happened, does it have something to do with Father?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Just follow me.
I don't know if I want to. I'm scared now. Figure out what Fremine is hiding. Oh, no. What are you hiding? Where's Lynette? Is Lynette okay? Are you okay? Are you hiding a hurt child? Or a hurt person? Or a hurt Lynette? I don't think Lynette's hurt. I feel like Lynette's stronger than that. I don't like secrets, Fremine. Fremine, they get me nervous. What are you hiding? I don't know how to navigate this boat. Am I supposed to be on this boat? No. What the f- Am I supposed to be above ground? No, it's definitely below. I almost died.
Time to start.
Oh, is something back here?
You're back. Oh, and you've brought some friends with you this time.
Who the fuck are you?
Hello, my name's Linny. I grew up in the House of the Hearth. And you are?
Hi, Lenny. I'm also a child of the House of the Hearth, just like you.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You look familiar.
You can call me Clairvy.
Oh. You're the chick from the
Clairvy?
It's nice to meet you.
You're the ghost.
Does that name ring any bells, Lenny?
No, not at all. That's not a name we have on our roster, I'm sure of it. What I'm not sure of, though, is how she managed to sneak in. She must be the phantom child Father's been searching for. From the looks of it, I'm guessing you were the one that found her, Fremine. You, haven't told Father, have you?
No, I haven't told anyone. I've just been keeping her hidden.
Fremine, I love you, but that's not a good idea. You know Father's looking for her. You know she's looking for her. You hide this kid from her, there's a chance that she's gonna get pissed. And I don't need a pissed father coming after you, because I'm probably have to save your ass. And that sounds terrifying.
For how long?
About half a month now.
Oh my god! Fremine!
So ever since we got to Poisson, then, do you have any
No.
idea what you're doing?
What the fuck?
I know what I'm doing.
Oh shit.
Really? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find. If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished. You know the rules of the house, Fremine. I know you do. Father doesn't tolerate any form of betrayal. So why are you doing this?
I've thought it through. And I just can't hand her over like that. Linny, don't you remember last year? Sheplo nearly died after getting poisoned during that one mission. He wasn't able to get back before the poison started taking effect, and not a single person was there to help him. That night, while I was sleeping, I heard a voice telling me to go save him. I opened my eyes, but I couldn't find the source of the voice. I thought maybe I was just hearing things, but I went to look for him anyway. Luckily, I got there with enough time to save his life. That feeling of being haunted, of hearing voices, it's happened many times in the House of the Hearth. I'm sure you've noticed.
So what you're saying is, that was her? She was the one who spoke to you that night?
Unless there are other spirits roaming around the House of the Hearth, I don't think there's any other possibility. If Clairvy were our enemy, it wouldn't matter whether she was a spirit or an actual child. I would have acted without a second thought, because that's what Father ordered us to do. But she's been living with us, helping us from the shadows all this time. I think that makes her family. I couldn't just hand her over to be dealt with. Not when there's so much we still don't know.
Oh. Oh, this is heavy. Oh no. Oh no. I agree. I agree that she's helping. In a way. But we also don't know why Father wants to find her. We never automatically figured out. Did Father say that she was going to get rid of her? Or that she just wanted to find her? Because if she's pointed out and said outright that she's going to get rid of her, then I can understand hiding her. But I don't know. I already
So
forgot.
what's your plan then? You can't keep her here forever. Someone is bound to find out eventually.
I haven't thought that far yet. I don't want to disobey an order from Father, but I also don't want to put Clairvy in danger.
Come with me. There are a couple things I'd like to say to you in private.
Oh! I hate that term of phrase. It gives me goosebumps. Don't say that. I want to throw up. I'm so sorry, Fremine. I'm so sorry. Oh god. I have goosebumps. Ew. I hate that phrase.
Those two sure care a lot about each other.
I'm pretty sure he just doesn't want him to die because of a mistake.
Well, they got a funny way of showing it. From where Paimon was floating, it sure seemed like they were about to bite each other's heads off.
We can go that far.
No way. They have a really deep bond. I could tell right away, because I also have a friend like that.
Oh.
I just don't know how long that kind of bond can last.
What do you mean?
The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
Oh, Jesus
I'm
Christ.
sorry, Linny. I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into this.
Oh really? You didn't mean to? 'Cause I for one wish you did.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, when we were younger, you didn't call me Linny. You called me brother, just like Lynette. We grew up together, the three of us. We were all orphans, all rescued by Father. Of all the siblings in the House of the Hearth, I think our bond was the closest.
Oh. Ow, my heart. Where's the crying emoji?
Later on, when you started calling me Linny, I wasn't actually surprised. After all, Lynette and I are related by blood. We've had to depend on each other to survive long before we joined the house.
Linny,
The darkest and most difficult moments of my life happened before you and I had ever met. I'm sure that's true for you as well. Even so, Fremine, we've stood by each other for all these years now, and to me, that means more than blood.
Ow. David, what the fuck? I work hard.
You and Lynette are the most important people in my life. No one can replace you. So I won't let you face anything alone. Not if I can help it.
Oh, looks like things are getting kind of heated between Linny and Fremine. Maybe we should go check on them.
No, let them have their brotherly bullshit fight.
Oh, it's raining. I should put my clothes away.
I don't want to intervene. I want them to continue having their little brotherly fucking tantrum.
Hey, you two! Hope we aren't interrupting anything. Like a fight, or...
Paimon, I hate you. Why are you like this? I love you, but why?
Oh, wait a minute, Fremine. You're not crying, are you? Is everything alright?
No! Oh, no. What the fuck?
Everything's fine. Thanks for asking.
No, sweet baby boy, baby.
Well, we're all friends here, right? We've been through so much together, so if there's anything we can do to help, just say the word.
Owie.
It's just a small family dispute. It's not something our guests should trouble themselves with. In fact, it might be better if your stay ended here.
Damn, you trying to kick me out. Then I love you, but I ain't going nowhere.
What are you getting at, Traveler?
I just got here. Then yeah, I love you, but fuck you. I'm staying here.
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate. That's what you're trying to say, isn't it?
Okay. I think it'll be better if we stick around, you know?
Just... Thank you. I was really hoping to keep you out of it. But even if I could think of some other reason to turn you away, I'm not sure I could convince you. I know things could turn dangerous, so I promise you this. From now on, I'll protect you like my life depends on it.
Damon Mills, you son of a bitch. My heart. Owie.
Me too.
I love you, Remy.
Well,
Thank
back
you,
to
Paul.
the matter at hand then.
Your voice acting's
If we
on
don't plan
point.
on handing Clairvy over to Father, then our only other option is to solve the mystery of her identity before Father is able to track her down. That means finding out where she came from and what she's doing here. Then we can send her on her merry way and pretend like none of this ever happened.
I've tried that already.
And?
And... nothing. I tried taking her somewhere really far away, but... after some time, she just reappeared. She even came with us all the way to Poisson. It seems like wherever the house is, she follows.
I don't know much about spirits. Do you two have any ideas?
I'm only friends with exorcists, man. I don't know how to get rid of them.
Let's see here. Paimon remembers hearing something like, if you fulfill a spirit's last wish before they died, they'll let go of whatever's keeping them here and return to the ley lines.
Is that where spirits go? They just go to the ley lines? They don't like go to like go to heaven or Celestia or whatever the fuck. They just go to the ley lines. That sucks.
Oh, it's just that Paimon doesn't really remember where she heard that, so it's not guaranteed to work or anything.
Well, sounds like it's worth a shot. Guess that means we should go ask her about her wish. But first, Fremine, I need you to promise me something.
What is it?
I need you to promise me that this will stay between the two of us. We're the masterminds behind this whole thing. No one else gets involved. Can you do that for me?
Not even Lynette? What are you gonna do when Lynette gets back? You gonna be like, oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Of course. I promise.
R.I.P. Lynette.
All right. Then let's seal the promise just like when we were kids. Fist bump on 3.
Aww.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Aww.
I swear.
What the fuck? Where did you come from? She looks so pissed. I love you, Lynette. Always full of surprises, never giving a shit.
Whoa!
Hello, Lynette. I love you.
Lynette!
LOL.
But what a surprise! What brings you here, dear sister?
She's not amused in the slightest. Baka.
And, when exactly did you get here?
I'm crying. Oh, shit. Pinch his cheeks. Do something.
You're an idiot, brother.
LOL. Baka.
And you too, Fremine.
LOL.
You 3, Traveler. And you 4, Paimon.
Hey, I'm not involved in this shit. Come on.
Wait, what did we do?
We're just bystanders, bitch. Come on. That's not fair.
I've seen Clairvy around the House of the Hearth before. I hadn't seen her in Poisson, so I figured she must not have come with us. But it turns out you were just hiding her. I heard you talking about your plan. Rather than steering clear of the situation, I'd rather fully join in. If you don't agree, I'll have no choice but to report everything back to Father. Simple as that.
Ooh, blackmail.
You're not giving us much wiggle room here, Lynette. Well, I guess we're all in this together then. After we talk to Clairvy, we'll figure out our next move. There's no time to lose. Let's go.
I love the siblings. They're a riot.
I'm
Lasagna.
full. Thank you for bringing me this food, you guys.
You didn't even touch it. Did you ghost eat it?
She said she's full, but the food doesn't look like it's even been touched.
Well, she's a spirit. She can't actually eat.
That's right. Based on what I've been able to observe, it doesn't seem like Clairvy can interact with the physical world at all.
Wait, does that mean you just took this piece of lasagna that was considered a supply for your team, brought it to this ghost so she could eat it, not thinking about the fact that it could just be spoiled? I hope you were planning to eat it after she was done. Oh, well, that's a huge waste.
Still, when she's presented with food, she'll always linger around it for a good little while. Maybe, in her mind, she really is eating those things.
Does she know that she has already passed away?
I've tried to ask her, but she didn't answer. My guess is that she's just as confused as we are. Or maybe she couldn't understand the question at all.
Clairvy, if you've got some time, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Sure. Oh, another new friend. Hi, I'm Clairvy.
Hello.
Clairvy, how did you join the House of the Hearth?
Huh? Isn't it the same for everybody? The knave brings you here and then you can't leave.
Oof.
It's just that your name, it's not on the roster. And I've never seen you before.
The roster? Oh, I get it now. I think there might be some things you don't know about this place. The people in charge, they're not as nice as they look. They say they keep a roster, but it's not complete. There are a lot of people who aren't on it, and never will be. In this house, some people are family, and other people are just test subjects. Those kinds of people aren't ever going to get a place on the roster, unless
It's the roster of people who've been executed.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wait, does that mean the name... She...
Is there anyone that can vouch for you?
Perry. She's my best friend. She's the only one I trust in this place.
Have either of you heard of that name before?
No.
Me neither.
Clairvy, Perry. Neither of those names are on the roster. But it seems like she's telling the truth. Either that, or this kid's already got a bag of tricks bigger than mine.
You trying to say she's a better liar than you?
Maybe we should try a different approach. Clairvy, do you have a wish?
A wish?
It can be anything you want. Just imagine. It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles, and your wish is...
To go outside. Where the sun can find me.
That's... it? Well, that sounds easy enough.
I don't like the implications of that.
The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
What did she mean by that? Things can't be this simple.
Okay, time to divide and conquer. Listen up. I've got a plan.
That was fast.
I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic to take Clairvy outside and bring her somewhere with sunlight. Lynette, try and find the list of executions that Clairvy was talking about, and see if her name is on it. Fremine, you stay in Poisson. We can't be the only ones who've had run-ins with Clairvy. I need you to collect intel on everything she's said and done.
Understood.
I'll try my best.
What about us? What should we do?
We just gonna follow you around like lost puppies?
I really appreciate your willingness to help, but this is a family matter. I don't want to drag you in too deep. It's too risky.
I'm gonna beat your ass. I already told you I'm gonna be a part of this, motherfucker. Tell me what you want me to do.
Let me think. Since Father considers you to be guests, maybe you could stick by her side for a little while.
Ew, I don't want to do that.
You
Never
don't
mind.
need to do anything except keep up some nice, casual conversation.
I don't want to.
Ah, Paimon gets it. You want us to distract her.
I don't want to. How do I contact her?
I'll give you a magic bird. If Father suspects something,
What the
all
fuck?
you need to do is release it when she's not looking, and it'll alert me that something's wrong.
That's a dark chicken.
Of course, that's only as a last resort. If Father doesn't seem to notice us, there's no need to make contact. We'll reconvene here tonight after all's said and done.
I don't know. I think she already knows. I feel like Father is too smart for this.
If the worst case scenario happens and we're discovered, just tell Father everything. We're not going to let our guests get punished for our own actions. That's where we draw the line.
Ugh.
You
Be careful.
Too. Okay, this is where we part. Father should be at the beach nearby.
Why? She getting a tan?
I really hope this goes well. No, it has to go well. That's the only way this can get resolved.
Oh, Lordy have mercy.
Clairvy, I'd like to take you somewhere. Is that okay with you?
Sure. Where are we going? More speed.
Are Fremine and Lynette around, or do they just get concluded? They're probably kapooted. Whatever. Let's go see the nave, even though I really don't want to. see a group of people. Wait a second. Is that child? Shut the fuck up. Is that child? Oh, this clicked a whole lot better. Shut up. Shut up. I'm not here for you, Arlecchino. I'm here for child. How are you?
It's the knave and child.
Yo, what's up, bitch? How you doing? Oh my god, I've missed you so much. Are you okay?
Hey, aren't you supposed to be in Snezhnaya recuperating? What are you still doing in Fontaine?
Are you better?
Oh, it's you two. I didn't expect to run into you here.
No, guess not.
I was unconscious for quite a while after the fight in the Primordial Sea. After I woke up, I realized I was being taken back to Snezhnaya.
Did you jump ship?
I couldn't have that now, could I? Not when I've still got unfinished business here in Fontaine. So, I mustered up all my strength and made the journey back on my own.
Why are you like this? Oh my god, why are you like this? Oh my freaking Christ. I love you.
What sort of unfinished business are we talking here?
Yeah.
It has to do with Skirk.
Oh yeah.
My master. I really wanted to meet up with her, but by the time I got back, she'd already left. I still have so many questions for her. Without any other leads, all I could do was ask the knave to help me track her down. She must have left behind some traces from her time in Fontaine.
Oh, okay. So, have you found any clues?
Unfortunately, no. While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain existences can still manage to escape our purview.
This is the weirdest image I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. Cause I could have sworn Child did not like this bitch. So seeing these two together, working together, feels really fucking weird. You're really pretty. Hi.
Basically, unless Master feels there's a need to meet with me, she's not going to be found.
That's fair.
But that problem has an easy fix. I just need to become stronger, and then...
Can you fucking rest for once? I'm gonna beat you.
Paimon thinks you should focus on getting better first.
The worst of it is over.
I'll still beat your ass.
It's all thanks to that one
I'll go
kid
to your
from the House of
domain
the
right
Hearth.
now.
Elwar, I think her name was. She gave me a bunch of random potions to drink. They didn't go down easy, let me tell you.
Oh
Pain
no.
and chills all over. But they really did help speed up my recovery.
Okay.
And that's good, because it looks like I really do have to head back this time. The old man's been putting the pressure on me. He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
The old man. Wait, which one? The little dwarf man or the leader? Whose name I don't remember. Or do you mean like just like any of the other men, like Dottore or Pantalone or something, just because you're a small shrimpy baby compared?
Project Stuja?
Oh.
Yeah, that's the one. I heard Regrader's involved too. I'm not looking forward to having to listen to all his monologuing, that's for sure.
Who?
Hey, maybe you could think of a way for me to stay in Fontaine for a little longer.
She looks so mad. She's like, get out of my face. Get away from me. Go home.
Helping Linny and the others brush up on their fighting skills would be far more interesting.
Oh, I'd
If you and
pay
I
to
could
see
spar,
that.
That would be even better. I've been waiting for a chance to see you go all out.
Wow, you're probably just gonna miss it.
And what a sweet little daydream that is. But I also have a role to play in all this. I'll be leaving Fontaine shortly as well.
What? Okay, bye.
Besides, considering how little they see fit to step outside the homeland, being called on to return to Snezhnaya by such illustrious dignitaries, what a great honor. Wouldn't you agree?
Who the fuck is the regurgitator again? I gotta look this up. Hold on. I already forgot how to fucking spell it. Oh no. Oh, Pantalone? Oh, that's quite unfortunate.
One I could do without, I'd say.
Fucking Twitch in the background, shut up.
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like they're
Just casually trash talking their colleagues behind their backs. Yes, yes it does. And I am living for it.
So, dear guests of the House of the Hearth, to what do I owe the visit?
Well, we just,
We wanted to learn more about you. I was saying as I have my fingers twisted behind my back.
right. We're super close to Linny and the others, but we still don't know much about you.
Child, please don't point out the fact that I'm lying. I swear I forgot.
Is that so? Introductions have already been made, have they not?
Child, do not point out that I'm lying and not give a shit, please.
Oh, well, you see, there's only so much you can learn about someone from a short introduction. At least tell us something a little extra, like, why do you call yourself father?
Why is that the first question you have?
Huh, good question. I'd also like to know.
The fact that you have to ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite successful. Telling you the answer to that question would only serve to undermine that success. And we can't have that. Now can we?
Ooh, this is an I'll kill you if you find out kind of question. I think I'm gonna just turn around and I'm gonna just go the fuck home.
Spoken like a true diplomat. That was some expert sidestepping right there.
Child, why do you talk to her like you into her? Don't do this to me. Don't do that to my heart. Don't do that to Sensei. That's like cheating on her.
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to resolve at home.
Oh no.
Wait, don't go!
500 making it so suspicious. I'm gonna go run into the fucking ocean. If the knave leaves right now, she's sure to run into Linny and Clervy? I already forgot how to pronounce her name. Should I release the bird Linny gave us? No. We should try to get her talking about something else first. What does the organization
I'd also
mean to
like
you?
to hear the answer to this.
Child, I feel like every time you open your mouth, she's never going to answer my questions.
I've met some of the members of your organization, and they all seemed like really good kids. They
Ah.
actually reminded me of Tonya and Tusser.
Aw.
Which, by the way, if you ever betray them, I'm just letting you know, I won't let you off easy.
Wait, which one? Do you mean Tonya and Tusser or the kids at the hearth?
And why would I betray them?
Which one? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, shit. Damn, you pissed, though.
Well, you've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you? At least, that's what I heard.
Oh, she gonna kill you. She gonna beat your ass. You gonna end up at the bottom
Hello
of that
there.
sea. Hello, Lauren. Child,
Okay,
shut up.
I admit. That's just what the old man told me. The rooster, I mean.
Am I just gonna be called Gummy Worm now? Oh. You know what? It's better than my other nicknames. I'll take it. Wait, who's the rooster? I keep forgetting these names. Is the rooster the Pulcinella? I think. Is that the rooster? Oh, I want to look this up now. Hold on, give me a second. I have pitch brave memory. Okay, I was right. It is alright. Then it is Pulcinella. Got it. Or how the fuck you pronounce it? Cool. Yeah. Little small man. The knave betrayed the House of the Hearth. So does that mean what Clervy said was true? Does the knave really treat her children like test subjects?
Wait, did you really do something bad to those kids?
Never mind what I've done. I'm more curious as to what the mighty rooster had to say. Care to enlighten
Oh,
me?
he gonna spill all the beans. And she gonna go home and she gonna beat this little man's ass.
Well, nothing much. Just some stuff about you taking out many other members of the House of the Hearth, and even going so far to attack your own family.
Oh. Oh. The drama, the tea.
I see.
Pulcinella, if you hear this, you better run. Nesnaya can't save you now.
Oh, based on your reaction, I'm guessing it's all a bunch of lies.
Hardly. I don't appreciate his particular turns of phrase, but I suppose he
Oh,
didn't say
shit.
anything untrue.
It's his face for me.
Although, it would be more accurate to say that there is a certain level of prejudice involved, but I don't intend to clear that up just yet. Prejudice has a funny way of concealing the real truth behind certain things, an attribute that I find to be quite advantageous. Call yourself a Fontanian, for example, and people will assume all sorts of things, when the real truth is that this is simply the land where I was raised.
Okay, so you wasn't born here, you were just raised here. Interesting. Where were you born then?
Huh? You're not actually from Fontaine? But then why did you try to help out with the prophecy and everything?
Because she still was fucking raised here. What does it matter? That's like saying we weren't born in Mondstadt, but when Mondstadt was like, you know, under shit, we could have just left without doing anything. What kind of bullshit question is this?
I was trying to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontanian simply made it easier to operate. People would hardly suspect a fellow Fontanian of having any ulterior motives. Who wouldn't want to save their homeland after all?
That's fair.
The primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the Hearth. Well, you wanted extra information, didn't you? There you go. I hope that satisfied your curiosity.
Was that enough stalling, Linny? Please tell me that was enough stalling. I can't ask her any more questions. I'm scared she gonna beat my ass. Or Child's. I can't afford for her to beat Child's ass. So much for learning anything else about her betrayal. She probably only revealed that other secret in order to change the subject. It seems like she's trying to avoid talking about her past. I don't blame her! Traveler, I love you, but like, you gotta understand, she's not gonna talk about her past that easily. She's a harbinger. That kind of shit can get her, like, killed.
So,
Or
you stayed
you.
in Fontaine for the kids. I guess I was wrong to believe you'd betray them. Apologies. Looks like I was holding on to some prejudices myself.
Yes, as a family man, you would agree. Don't mess with the children.
Good. Like I said, I like it when others have misconceptions of me.
I keep getting distracted by her shoes. God damn, I love her shoes.
Actually, while I was recuperating at the House of the Hearth, there was something else that really caught my attention.
Wait, you were recuperating there? I thought that little girl just gave you potions. I didn't realize you were staying there. Oh shit.
I heard that members always resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar, and the loser has to back down. Seems pretty cool if you ask me. Would also give them plenty of opportunities to hone their skills.
You always talking about a fight. Is this just you trying to initiate a fight? Who you trying to fight? Can you go fight Lenny? I would pay to see that. Please fight Lenny.
Well, that's only a recent development. In the past, such spars weren't nearly so friendly. The losing party would lose everything, including their life.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus Christ, lady.
They were that high stakes? Whew,
I'm
at least
assuming
that's
that
not a
wasn't
thing anymore.
your rule, but Jesus. I'm pretty sure you're the one that changed that, but my God.
Well, the current atmosphere's not half bad. I'm a bit jealous, actually. You've got so many family members around you, and you even get to live with them.
That's like Child's dream right there. Child's like, can I take over and be father? Child would happily become father.
Having a lot of family around means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and scheming. Once Tonya and Tusser enter their rebellious phase, I'm sure you'll understand.
Oh, we know for a fact. Tusser's already in his rebellious stage. I had to deal with his bullshit ass for like a whole day. That shit sucked.
Just imagine. Tusser becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache, or Tonya decides to dye her hair 42 different colors.
What the f- Why is Tusser so weird? And then Tonya's just kind of makes sense. Child, I'm so sorry.
Okay. I get the picture.
What? So you're telling me for a dude, it's weird if they start, like, breaking things. But for a girl, if she dyes her hair, that's, like, sanctifying the church. Okay. The worst case scenario is her just dyeing her hair. Okay.
Well, would you look at the time? I should probably get going.
Wait, I read that super slow. You telling me if the traveler hears stories about like family, specifically child's family, this motherfucker gets tired and starts falling asleep? That's rude as shit. I love child's family stories. Either you gotta like open your eyeballs, drink some coffee or something. Come on. That's rude as hell.
Traveler, Paimon, I'm not sure where our paths will cross next, but the next time we run into each other, we should definitely try and find some time to spar.
I'm not fighting you for shit until you feel better, motherfucker.
Again, maybe this is a conversation we can have when you look less like you're gonna keel over.
Yeah, I don't want to be responsible for you dying.
All right. Well, thanks for everything, Arlecchino.
Is it Arlecchino or Arlecchino? I keep hearing both. I'm gonna call you Cappuccino in a minute.
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in obtaining the Gnosis. I would say we can call ourselves even.
Okay, Cappuccino.
I like the sound of that. Well, I'm off. See you all some other time.
I love you, child. Come back soon. I'll see you in Notland, probably. There ain't no way the motherfucking ass ain't gonna show up in the place of war.
Do you wanna head back with us?
Oh? You want me to leave so soon?
You was trying to leave like 20 minutes ago. Now you wanna stay? Make up your damn mind.
Oh, well, you see,
Girl, you gonna give Paimon a heart attack.
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze. If you don't mind, I think I'll stick around for a bit. I have some things to think about.
Okay, have fun.
Apologies for not attending to you like a proper host. Please forgive this slight. I do hope you'll have a pleasant stay.
I just noticed her hair kind of looks like those stereotypical fallen angel wings. That's kind of sick. I never noticed that before.
we managed
Okay,
to keep
bye.
her distracted until nightfall. Good thing Child was there to keep the conversation going.
God bless you,
Think
child.
she suspected anything, do you? Oh, I wonder if Liddy ran into any issues. Let's hurry back and see how everything went.
Linny, I hope you make good progress because I can't keep talking to her any longer. She scares me. She clearly don't like me. She don't want to talk to me. I don't even know. But at least I got to see Child, so it was a bonus. Linny. There's so many fucking cats. Yo.
Winnie, how did everything go?
Any progress, please?
Well, long story short, we ran into a small issue. Clairvy can't go into the sunlight.
Yeah, I met them. We met them in like the very beginning. They scare me. I don't want to fuck with them. I don't want to go anywhere near them. Except for the girl with the potions. She's kind of sick, but everybody else scares me. I don't know about the kid who strangled his family pets though. He scares me a little.
Everything was fine at first. She followed me up to the surface just like I told her.
Yeah, they a little crazy, but they got the spirit.
But as I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished.
Ooh.
I turned around and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
Oof.
Huh. Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... No, it wouldn't be her wish if that were the case. Well, we could always try pushing her into it.
Not sure pushing works on a non-corporeal being.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
I've pretty much tried it all already. Nothing worked. Eventually, the sun went down, so all I could do was bring her back here.
Oof.
How did it go with you, Lynette?
Good. I've got the list. It's right here.
Really? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's take a look. Oh, that's a lot of pages. Oh, it's gonna take
Oh my
forever to get through it all.
god! Those are all the people that have been executed? Oh, Jesus.
We can each take a section. Here.
Oh, I'm gonna throw up.
La Pouillade, Landois, Chambert, Horaire.
Y'all gonna give me pictures? Oh. Ow.
Oh, yikes. That Horaire guy has a huge scar on his face. He's kinda giving Paimon the creeps.
Damn. Talking ill about the dead? That's fucked up, Paimon.
Ah, I've met him before. The scar is from an injury he received during a mission. I still remember him joking with me about it. He said any future lover would take one look at him and then lose all interest.
Damn! Wait. If you knew him, then that means this is still fairly recent. I don't know. Is this still a thing? Or is this something that they just recently stopped? Oh no.
Did he say anything else?
Why was he telling you about future lovers? How old were you? How old were you when this man died?
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. He said no, and that's where our conversation ended.
Why were you asking? How old were you? Did you have Riz at like the age of 10? How old were you?
It was only
What?
later that I learned he really did have someone he liked. He risked everything to escape so he could be with her, but it didn't work. One day, Father asked to see him, and, well, I never saw him again after that.
No! Ow! No! Ow. Oh no. So hypothetically speaking, if Lenny actually did have feelings for us, and he wanted to be with us, and he tried to do this whole I'm gonna escape the House of the Hearth to be with us thing, he probably, more likely than not, would not make it out of there alive. Which makes sense, because, like, you have all of the House of the Hearth's secrets in your head. They can't let you leave just like that. They don't care if you want to be happy and, be a house husband with kids. They don't give a fuck. You know what? Lenny, you might become one of my next top 3 ships. I love tragic ships. You on my top 3.
Wait, so that means
Ow.
the knave, she...
Owie.
It may seem cruel, but it's just one of the rules of the house.
Lenny, I'm so sorry. I don't know. You're gonna be a bachelor forever.
Betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we please. So, if you do try to leave, you pay with your life.
Oh, hell no. Oh, Jesus.
Her name's not here, huh? Well, that's not too surprising. It doesn't seem like this list is complete. It only contains records dating back around 5 years.
This is only 5 years? What the fuck? Holy shit. Yeah. I think y'all have been involved for quite a few years. So she would have had to have been involved way before you. Oh,
Let's
Jesus.
shift our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find anything out?
Ah, I'm very nauseous now. My Fremy? Fremy, are you okay?
Fremine.
Remy.
Sorry. I was thinking about something. I managed to talk to quite a few people, but I couldn't help but notice that the atmosphere in the house was a little... strange.
Strange.
Yeah, I mean, I know there have been arguments in the past, times when people haven't gotten along. Chaplot and Filial are a good example of that.
Oh, those are two of the people that we met while delivering supplies. Paimon can see how they might not get along. They had very different vibes, and their,
Different vibes.
interests seem to be pretty different as well.
They just not vibing, you know? Just bad vibes, bad juju.
That's to be expected, actually. Father brought us all here, shared her knowledge with us, taught us how to fight. That's one thing we all share. But that's also where the similarities end. Not all of us feel the same desire to stay here.
That's fair.
As members of the House of the Hearth, we're also considered part of the Fatui. And to a lot of people, that's an identity they never asked for. Certain members get older and realize they want something else for themselves. But considering the rules of the house, most people would never say that out loud.
Oh, they probably mean their own life. They want family, they want a relationship, they just want friends. They want to be able to vibe, get a job, learn something. And it's just like, nope. You want that shit, you gotta pay with your life. It's like, you may as well just not.
People like Chaplot and Foltz are loyal to Father and her vision. They're proud to be part of the Fatui. Filial and Nantoy, on the other hand, well, they aren't quite as enthusiastic.
These kinds of conflicts have always been there. It's not like Father is in the dark about any of this.
Well, that's true. But it just feels like things have gotten worse lately. Filial and the others, it seemed like they were meeting in secret to talk about something.
Ooh. Scandalous.
I can't say for sure, but I think they've met Clairvy.
Ooh.
You think she's been inciting them to act out?
No, not exactly. But I wouldn't be surprised if she said something to them about the darkness in the house and how deep it runs. She's told me about it before. Experiments being run on children. People being used as pawns on the battlefield without so much as the strength to survive.
And they just believed all that? Without any evidence?
Clairvy's words probably gave them the excuse they were looking for. Whether they actually believe them to be true is secondary.
This is all because of Project Stuja, isn't it?
What is Project Stuja? I've heard this name, but I don't remember what it is.
Whoa. Hold on a second. What's this Project Stuja all about, huh? This is the second time it's come up now.
Sorry, but I'm not sure of the details either.
Aha!
I only know what Father has told us, which is that it's something the Rooster and Regrader have been working on together. Apparently, it has to do with the Fatui's strategic plan for the future.
You know, if it's got anything to do with Pantalone and Punsanella, however the fuck you pronounce it, it ain't gonna be good. I don't trust these men as far as I can throw them. And I fear, especially with all the money Pantalone has, this shit can go anywhere. Anywhere. And I fear. I fear for Tibet's great good earth, whatever the fuck. I just don't. I don't trust. Child, please be careful.
Because the House of the Hearth was so successful in obtaining the Gnosis, we now have the honor of playing a key role in Project Stuja.
Oh, this is low-key our fault because we suck at what we do. They've gotten, like, what? This is their 5th Gnosis? Even if we get the last 2, that's 5-2. Oh, no. Actually, I doubt we're gonna get the other two because the Sarita already has one. How would we end up getting hers when she has 5 of the other ones? Oh no. Oh no. I fear.
Wait,
I don't
but
like it.
Isn't that a good thing?
No.
Key role is just another way of saying dangerous role. To us, the whole thing is an inconvenience.
They essentially saying you're gonna be probably the first ones to perish.
Father thinks so too, but she's in no position to refuse. Their plan isn't exactly unreasonable, and they've been funneling the house a lot of funding.
They've been fattening you up for the slaughter.
It's just that we'll lose a lot of members in the process. Participating in the plan, it's an honor in name only. What they're really trying to do is subdue us. The existence of an intelligence organization outside their control makes them feel uneasy.
Looks like the Fatui are plotting something big. But given how Lenny and the others seem to I can't read. But given how little Lenny and the others seem to know about it, I probably won't be able to learn much. Yeah, because they don't know much. Therefore, you won't learn shit. I'll be kept in the dark like everything else. I should keep a sharp eye out during any future dealings with the Fatui to see what I can learn.
Okay, super complicated top secret Fatui business aside,
I hate
what
it here.
does all of this have to do with the conflicts you were talking about earlier? Paimon doesn't get the connection.
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. You can't overlook the power of fear either. People are afraid of dying, and that fear is often the impetus for a lot of stupid decisions.
That's true.
I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make everything go back to normal. But it looks like things are more complicated than I thought. If we leave Filial and the others to their own devices, sooner or later, Father will be forced to take action.
What are you planning to do to those two?
We can only focus on one situation at a time, brother.
You're right. Even if we confront Filial and the others, it won't do any good. It might even make matters worse. We should focus on Clairvy for now. Well, it's getting late. We should head back and get some rest. We'll try again first thing tomorrow. Lynette, you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filial and the others. Make sure they don't do anything they'll regret. Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
I don't like the way he said that. He's like, they sure they don't do anything that they'll regret. It makes it sound like he gonna like, he'll be the ones to off them or something. Oh no. Lenny's kind of scary.
Oh, I'm always looking forward to an early night, but she can't sleep at all.
Rip.
Hey, you don't think the knave will be too angry with Lenny and everyone if she finds out about all this, do you?
Why do you have to talk out loud?
She's even scary when she smiles. If she were to actually get angry... Ooh, you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler?
I am a small, little motherfucker. Do you think I can do anything against her? No. Yeah, this one. I'm also afraid of her. Paimon, the fuck?
Oh, well, in that case, we should just plan on running away. We'll grab Lenny and the others and we can make a break for it as fast as we can.
You know, I've seen her, I've seen her little thingy where she can fly across the water. I don't think we're escaping her, Paimon. That's more of a we have to hide the teapot forever kind of thing. We'll just perish inside the teapot.
Look over there.
Where the fuck's she going?
Quick, let's catch up with her before anyone sees.
Get your little bitch ass over here. Who said you could leave? I got all the kinds of anxiety. Get back here, Clairvy.
Over there.
Get back here. Where did you go?
Oh, where is she going? Oh, if someone sees her, we're toast.
I fear. Is it raining?
Oh, look! She stopped!
Or you'll get soaked.
Clearvy! Shh. I opened the window while no one was looking.
What window? Where were they keeping you?
Look how pretty the outside is.
There's nothing here.
If only I could have more than this.
Are you seeing something different? Interesting.
You probably think I'm being silly, huh? All this hopeless resisting. It's better to dream of what I could have than try to make it a reality, right?
That's fair.
Please, help us get on the same page here, Clary. We need you to tell us what you know. Can you do that? Sure. Although, after you hear all this, I think you might regret that decision. Everyone in this family is nothing more than a tool. Something to be used and exploited. We're all expendable. Including me. As long as you're useful, you get to stick around. Lose your value. You're handed over to the doctor, experimented on, and given a fate worse than death.
Oh my god!
I've seen it happen again and again, and I've had enough.
Why is it always Dottore? Every time Dottore is brought up, it is in some nasty, vile, disgusting way. Why do people like him? You can't just like him because he's hot. This man is disgusting. Look at the shit this man does. I don't understand. Disgusting.
You're saying the knave did all that? It's just, that doesn't seem like something she would do. She's scary and all, but it seems like even she has lines she wouldn't cross. I knew you wouldn't believe me. Everyone thinks she's a good person. They all think of her like a real mother. Mother? But she doesn't deserve that title. She's disgraced it and tarnished it. And if I had things my way, I'd never see her again. If only Perry were here, she'd understand. Perry. There's that name again. Also, Paimon's getting a strange feeling. It almost feels like she's not really here with us. Paimon can't tell if she's actually talking to us or if she's mistaken us for someone else. Well, in any case, it seems like she really needs someone to talk to. We should keep her company for a little longer. She looks so young, but it seems like she's been through a lot.
You could say the same thing about us, Paima. But yeah, I feel you.
It's getting windy. I should close the window. Ooh, look at the moon. Isn't it pretty? Hey, wanna hear a secret? I heard that if you look up at the night sky in Snezhnaya, you can see the aurora. It's supposed to be super pretty. Even prettier than the moon tonight.
Oh, I'd love to see it.
Perry and I promised each other that once we're older, we're gonna go see it together. But I can't find her. I'm worried she's also been... No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. Mother likes her a lot. I should really go talk to Mother, but we just fought. She doesn't want to see me, and I'm too scared to face her. What should I do? Paimon really doesn't understand what's going on with her. Well, let's head back. We've got an early morning tomorrow.
Sometime later.
All right, looks like we're all here. Let's go ahead with the plan.
Before we do that, I have a question.
Oh? What is it?
Have the Knave and the Doctor ever worked together?
What makes you ask that?
Well, we kinda ran into Clairvy last night, and that's what she told us. We met the Doctor back in Sumeru. He's super dangerous, and he's done all sorts of bad things.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
It's possible that Father and the Doctor have had certain dealings, but I don't think Father would work with him. We're not really on the same side, so there's not a lot of trust between them. That doesn't exactly set the stage for a successful partnership. I did hear, though, that when Father first became a Harbinger, the Doctor offered to work with the House of the Hearth. Father rejected most of his proposals, except for one. It had to do with some sort of secret experiment.
Secret experiment? Could that be what Clairvy was talking about?
I don't think so.
I don't know any details about the experiment itself, but I do know it's an entirely independent operation. The Doctor only proposed a direction for the research. That was the extent of his involvement. I still don't think that counts as working together. The details of the experiment are confidential, but complete records are kept on all participants. That doesn't seem to be the case with the situation Clairvy referred to. I know you don't agree with some of the Fatui's methods, and I'm not asking you to. But I am asking you to trust us on this. The House of the Hearth has its own principles. There are certain lines we're not willing to cross.
Alright, that's good to hear at least.
Thank God.
Clairvy seems to think the Knave and the Doctor worked together to do something horrible. If that turned out to be true, Paimon doesn't know how he would even face you guys.
Wait, why them specifically? That ain't got nothing to do with them. That had everything to do with the Knave. What the fuck?
It's just that it doesn't seem like Clairvy is lying either. The easiest thing to do would be just ask the Knave directly, but Paimon doesn't think she'd tell us.
Let's just focus on the plan for now.
Father didn't come back last night. She's probably still near the shore. We'll be counting on you to distract her.
What did she do? Just sit there on the dock and fall asleep?
Lynette, you're with me. Fremine, you know what to do. Be on your guard, everyone. All right, let's get to it.
Where are we going today?
Let's try somewhere further away this time.
Suspicious. Go to the seaside and look for the Knave. I really don't want to. I'm getting tired of playing distraction game. I'm fearing one of these days she gonna kick my ass. She gonna tell me something on her own accord she probably shouldn't have told me, and I'm gonna be the one to get my ass beat for it. She'll let it slip and she'll be like, oh, I shouldn't have told you that. Prepare to die. And I'll be like, oh shit. Arlecchino, are you done looking at the ocean yet? Hi, we're here to bug you.
Ah, it's you two again. I must say, you look a bit pale. Did you have trouble sleeping last night?
No.
A little.
Perhaps if you had less on your mind, you'd be able to absolve yourself of such troubles.
Oh, she knows for a damn fact. She knows. She ain't hiding shit. She knows. She knows. I know for a damn fact she knows.
So what are you planning to do now? Catch up on some sleep? Or should I give you some time to rack your brain for a topic to discuss before I ask any questions?
I fear.
Although I must profess to being curious. Without child here, how do you plan on distracting me?
I knew she knew, you son of a bitch! I knew she knew. She ain't dumb. She ain't stupid. She knows.
Us? Distract you? Good
You're such
one.
a terrible
But,
liar.
no,
We're gonna die.
We were just here for a chat.
I'm gonna go throw myself into the motherfucking ocean.
Looks like you could have used some extra time to think. No matter. If you don't have any other plans, why don't you accompany me somewhere?
Just throw me into the ocean instead.
Don't worry. I'll be sure to steer clear of any scheming children.
Oh, God.
The ocean breeze is sure nice today.
So you know everything, then.
Children always think they can hide things from the grown-ups. But nothing gets past me.
I knew it.
Least of all, a little scheming. I think I'll let them have at it for a little longer. I can be very patient.
Liddy, I'm sorry. I did a terrible job, apparently. Like, my bad.
Well, I'll leave you to think things over. If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Mermonia.
Why the Palais? Where are you doing there
Good
for?
things come to children who do as they're told. So I do hope you decide to tag along. If only for your friends' sakes.
Okay. Do we at least get to go see Nouvellette?
What should we do?
Let's go see Nouvellette.
She clearly knows about everything we've been doing, and Paimon doesn't think it'd be a stretch to say she was threatening us just now.
Yeah. We should release the pigeon that Liddy gave us. Go, Mr. Dark Chicken. Go tell your master we're fucked.
Good idea. Hopefully he sees it in time. Well, we should probably head to the Palais Mermonia. Paimon doesn't want to find out what happens if we don't show up. Based on what the knave was saying just now, it sure didn't seem like it'd be anything good.
We really don't have any other options. Because all we can do is take it one step at a time and hopefully not die.
Okay, then we probably shouldn't
I gotta
keep
save a
waiting.
Lumine. I can't afford to
Seems
die
like
here.
Lenny and the others are on thin ice, so let's do our best to not get them in any more trouble.
Hey. Follow the knave to the court of Fontaine. I fear Nouvellette, don't let me die.
Seeing as we still have some time before my meeting, we might as well enjoy some pleasant conversation while we wait.
How?
I'm glad to see you get along with my children. Being surrounded by good companions is necessary for a child's development.
You're not planning on doing anything to them, are you?
If she were, why would she tell me?
I assume you're referring to Lenny, Lynette, and Fremine. Although, there's that situation with Filial and Nentoy as well. It appears quite a few people have been acting out lately. No matter. I'm not one to discriminate. All those who betray the house meet the same fate. There are no exceptions.
Does that mean you're going to kill them?
Oh, are you here to beg for their lives? I'm sorry to disappoint, but the rules of the house change for no one. In my organization, everyone is responsible for their own actions.
I hate it here.
But
oh God.
Don't you care about them at all? They really respect you. They even call you father. You must feel something for them.
Any organization in which feelings come before principles is one destined for ruin. The House of the Hearth is hardly an exception. You could say our principles are more stringent than most.
Ma'am, I cannot tell if you are lying, if you are hiding your feelings, but if you are actually telling the truth and you're going to try to kill them just because they have quote-unquote betrayed you, fuck you.
Perhaps I can offer you this consolation at least. As our guests, you two will not be held accountable along with them.
There really ain't no way to solve the issue.
I would imagine Lenny, Lynette, and Fremine will be able to keep their lives. As for Filial, Nentoy, and the others, I'm afraid there's little I can do. They can try to escape, but once you know our secrets, there's no getting out alive.
Oh my God! So you'll spare the siblings, but the other ones are just like, nah, they can die. What the fuck?
But that's awful.
Oh, I hate her. You're getting benched forever. I'm never using you again.
Ah, you seem concerned. Out of consideration for my
We have
guests, I
found the answer to
suppose
my
I could
stream
turn a
title.
blind
The
eye
answer
for a
is
little
no.
longer. If Linny and the others manage to dispose of Clairvy in the meantime, all evidence of their wrongdoing will be lost. In that case, I could hardly punish them for something I couldn't prove. If their efforts are unsuccessful, on the other hand, all will be held accountable. And the punishment will be severe.
I'll hold you to it then, bitch.
Of course. Oh, and here. I believe this belongs to you. Do try and keep better track of it next
How
time.
the fuck? You motherfucker.
It takes a considerable amount of time to train a bird like this. It would be such a pity if you were to lose it.
That
Come,
bird
my
is
buddy.
so calm. Like, it's not in a cage of, like, fire and death. It's just like, oh yeah, heavy chilling.
Wait, where did you get that?
Well, I'm afraid that's all the time we have to chat. Now, for the matter at hand. I asked you to meet me here because I have business at the Palais Mermonia. It has nothing to do with you, but I think it would be prudent for you to stick by my side for the time being. There will always be time later to run off and tell Linny what you've learned.
Okay, but what are you having a meeting on?
Well, time to go.
Are we
Looks
talking
like
are we
wrapped
talking to
things up
Nouvelle?
just in time.
Nouvelle, I'm scared. She got like a knife to my back. She gonna kill me. Nouvelle, help me. Follow the maid to complete the negotiations. What negotiations? What are you negotiating? Help! I fear. Monsieur, help me! Monsieur Nouvelle! Help! I'm being held against my will.
It's been a while, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Help.
I must say, I wasn't expecting my meeting request to be approved quite so quickly. The Palais Mermonia operates with an efficiency worthy of admiration.
It is only right that an esteemed diplomat such as yourself should be afforded the proper level of respect. Although, if I may speak plainly, I must confess that I did not anticipate we would have the occasion to meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis. I see you brought the Traveler and Paimon with you as well. If I may inquire as to the purpose of your visit.
Monsieur, I don't know either. I'm just being dragged here kicking and screaming. Help.
I'll be departing Fontaine shortly. There is, however, an outstanding matter that I would like to see resolved before I go. It requires a rather lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal. Please review it at your leisure, Monsieur Neuvillette.
And now we play the waiting game. You better speed run that. You better speed run read that shit.
I understand your request. However, at the risk of causing offense, I must admit that I fail to see why you would wish for such a thing.
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting, Monsieur Neuvillette, so allow me to use water as an analogy. A family is like a large body of water with countless rivers flowing in and out. As someone who watches over this system, I would hope that each river that flows from the source will eventually reach the ocean. Of course, objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Most of the rivers will dry up along the way, disappearing into the ground and leaving nothing but a barren riverbed behind. Not all rivers are destined to reach the ocean, but I would not see their existence rendered meaningless. I believe the water that flows within them is simply meant for a different destination, like a field in need of irrigation, or perhaps the glass of a certain water-tasting enthusiast.
Wait a second. Are you trying to do something with the House of the Hearth?
Did you get any of that, Traveler?
Kind of.
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
Damn. That's fair.
It may have been tainted at one point in time, but not to worry. I'll make sure it's strained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form.
I seem to recall there being a transactional aspect to your proposal. Perhaps you could expound on that?
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I will gradually withdraw my forces from Fontaine. And, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
I presume I can take your words to mean that, in the future, cases similar to the Tartuffe assassination will cease to cross my desk?
Tartuffe? Ah, that thief who embezzled funds from all those charities, you mean? My deepest condolences to his family, but without any evidence, I cannot imagine how the House of the Hearth might have been involved in his passing. Of course, if you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I'm sure certain measures could be taken to reduce the frequency of such troubles.
You choose your words carefully indeed. In that case, I'm inclined to accept your proposal.
My thanks for your generosity, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Can I see the proposal?
Well, with that settled, we should be going now. I took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water from Snezhnaya for you to enjoy. I do hope I get the chance to hear your impressions. Perhaps at our next meeting, yes?
Indeed. I trust you would not overlook your commitment in the meantime.
All right, Traveler Paimon. Time to go.
Why was I forced to be here? Neuvillette, help me. Save me from this crazy lady.
I believe I've told you before that my emotions easily resonate with those of others.
You're an empath, I know.
Yet in the few meetings I've had with that Harbinger, I haven't been able to sense any aspect of her emotional state. Her mind is like a still body of water. Who knows what darkness lies in its depths, and the lack of ripples on the surface gives nothing away. It's unclear whether this is her natural state of being, or whether it's an incredible strength of will that gives her the ability to master her emotions. Either scenario, however, suggests she is a very dangerous individual. I do not expect an explanation as to why you two are by her side. Whatever your reasoning, I would only advise you to take caution.
I didn't want to be by her side either. I'm only forced to be here. Hi, Neuvillette.
More speed.
Where did you go? Stop making me follow you. It's stressful.
So, what exactly were you talking about back there?
Why would she tell us?
Paimon only heard you mention some rivers, a large body of water, and then some kind of irrigation scheme.
You really want to know? I would imagine there might be more pressing concerns at the moment.
Yeah, I kind of want to go talk to Linny, and I really don't give a shit what your plan was.
Linny, Paimon really hopes everything's going okay.
Tout poisson!
Oh, Paimon recognizes that look. You've got your thinking cap on, don't you, Traveler?
All I saw was the word cap, and I was like, what? The knave may seem relaxed, but she didn't seem to be joking earlier when she said those who betrayed the organization must pay with their lives. I think she's serious about punishing those kids. How should we stop her? No, there's something else we should figure out first. While we were talking in front of the Palais Memornia, she mentioned Clairvy's name. Does that mean she knew where Clairvy was this entire time? Maybe she even anticipated how Linny and the others were going to act. Oh! Oh, Jesus!
Oh, shoot. Are you alright?
Who the fuck are you?
Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry. I was so focused on selling these papers, I wasn't looking where I was going.
Oh, it's you! My bad. I also wasn't paying attention.
Well, let me make it up to you at least. Here, take this paper. On the house.
It looks kind of familiar for some reason.
Oh, you don't have to give us anything.
Please, I want to. It's not like I'm short on supply. All the extras will be useless come tomorrow anyway. It's my fault, really. I was just trying to bring home some extra mora for the family, but I bit off more than I can chew. I haven't had many takers today, so I'm still swimming in papers.
What's going on here?
Nothing much. I just ran into your friend here on accident. I should probably get going, actually, so...
Hold on.
Of course, I'm happy to compensate you with mora, it's just... I don't have any on me at the moment.
I'll take 3 papers. Here. Your payment.
Oh! Thank you for your patronage. May the Archons bless you with good fortune. If only I had the chance to run into such generous customers every day. I should probably just take on a smaller inventory though, right? I'm getting married soon, so sometimes it's hard to not get ahead of myself.
Aww.
Anyway, I should head out. Goodbye!
Happy wedding!
Well, now that my affairs are settled, we should take the boat back to Poisson. We've even acquired some light reading to enjoy along the way.
Actually, why don't we stick around for a little longer? Paimon just realized how hungry she is. She can't head back to Poisson on an empty stomach.
Looks like Paimon's trying to buy us more time. If we head back now, I doubt Lenny and the others will have made any progress. What should we do?
It appears you two are under the impression that delaying our return will somehow alter the situation in your favor. I'm sorry to ruin your fantasy, but your efforts are meaningless.
Oof.
That being said, I could be persuaded to give Linny some extra time. I just have one condition.
Spill the beans, lady.
If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite curious about Claire V, are you not? And my relationship to her.
Wait, why are you being so generous all of a sudden? You're not gonna ask us to do something bad, are you?
You overestimate yourself. You don't have the talent for bad things.
That's true.
Then what can you possibly...
The most important consideration in a negotiation is that both sides receive something they want. Demands and threats only get you so far.
Alright. Your condition. Let's hear it.
Wonderful. Here it is.
I fear.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
What?
Okay. Sounds normal enough. But what do you mean, when the time comes? When is that supposed to be?
I fear.
That is for you to decide.
What? Okay, I guess I don't get a choice. I accept.
Then we have a deal. Follow me.
I fear. Oh no. It's a long ass story quest. Follow the nave to the nameless ruins. What ruins? Okay. Y'all Patui don't see me. You don't even know I exist. I think I'm too low. I fear. What do you want with me all the way over here? In the middle of nowhere? Like,
long forgotten by everyone. It used to be a grand building. Now it's nothing more than a pile of rubble. No one comes here anymore, nor does anyone care about what once happened here. Although, this place does have something to do with the story I'm about to tell you.
Wait, is this the old House of the Hearth?
It was before I became a harbinger.
Yo!
And before Linny and the others joined the House of the Hearth. Due to certain events, I first killed Clairvy and then her mother. And this is where it all happened.
You were the one that killed Clairvy?
Why?
Patience now. Allow me to explain Clairvy's side of the story first. I'll start from the beginning. Clairvy was 6 years old when she was brought by her mother, Crucibina, to live in the House of the Hearth. From the outside, it seemed like a fairy tale. A thriving family made up of kind adults and friendly children. Crucibina was the knave at that time, and the House of the Hearth was under her control. She was Clairvy's mother by blood, but she was also the mother to all the children in the house. Clairvy was happy here, for a time. But she quickly realized that being part of this family wasn't a fairy tale at all. It was a kind of purgatory.
Purgatory?
Exactly. The House of the Hearth takes in war orphans from all over Tevat. But as for how to raise them, that depends entirely on the person in charge. Crucibina came up with a novel idea. She would teach the children to fight, force them to duel each other, and then crown as the king of the house the child who proved themselves most worthy of inheriting her title. It's difficult to estimate the number of children who died or were maimed in the process. There's little I can say about the ones who died. The ones that emerged with permanent injuries, on the other hand, well, they still served a purpose. They would be handed over to the doctor to be experimented on, or sent away on dangerous missions. Nothing more than tools to be used and then discarded.
So those were the experiments Clairvy was talking about. But what actually happened to her? You said that Clairvy was Crucibina's daughter, so if Clairvy tried to convince her to stop what she was doing, Crucibina probably would have listened, right?
Despite being Clairvy's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter. She forced Clairvy to join the House of the Hearth only as a means to demonstrate her own impartiality as a mother, to prove that she treated all her children equally. Clairvy did try to convince her mother to change her ways, but it was to no avail. After her efforts failed, the only other option was to rise up and try to fight back. Unfortunately, the other children had already been thoroughly indoctrinated into the illusion of happiness Crucibina had created. Of course, there was one exception. Someone Clairvy's age who knew the truth about the House of the Hearth. Her name was Peruere.
Perry.
Wait, the friend that Clairvy mentioned?
Hi, Sensei. I'm 2 hours in and I want to die. Yo.
Friend, huh? I suppose we can call her that for now.
Why are you sorry?
Clairvy was a cheerful and passionate person with a tenacious spirit. Peruere, on the other hand, was rather cold-blooded. Her cold-blooded nature allowed her to see through Crucibina's facade. Yet, it was also this cold-bloodedness that prevented her from acting against it. At least at first. While Clairvy longed for freedom, Peruere was convinced that, amid all the fighting and violence, she would make it until the end.
I don't know if it's that I'm exhausted. It's more I'm emotionally exhausted. There's so much lore that's being dumped on me, and so much emotional lore that's being dumped on me, and also I'm just really fucking hungry. I'm so hungry. I hope this quest is almost over. I want to go eat my sorrows away. I fear.
Despite their differences, the two became fast friends, united by their knowledge of the truth. Clairvy told Perouer that she hoped to create a real family, where no one would be killed or sacrificed. There may have been a certain naivete to her ideas, but Clairvy proved her determination many times over. She tried countless times to run away, ask for help, or expose the truth. But her efforts only earned her beating after beating.
Oof.
The only thing that kept her going was her strength of will. Even with her body racked with pain, she would still stand on her tiptoes and open the window at night. She and Perouer would look out at the moon together, a fierce longing for freedom shining in her eyes. But one day that light simply vanished.
Oh no. What happened?
Oof.
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of things. 10 years had passed. 10 years worth of failure after failure. She and Perouer weren't children anymore, but finding any chance to escape still seemed as hopeless as ever. It was during this time that Perouer suggested a new plan. If escaping was out of the question, why not take down the very person sitting on top of this throne of lies? Mother herself. Clairvy rejected that proposal. She claimed that, as a famous harbinger, Crucibina possessed an unimaginable amount of power. Trying to kill her would have an incredibly low chance of success. Clairvy never gave another reason, but Perouer could see it written all over her face. Clairvy still thought of Crucibina as her mother. Killing her own flesh and blood was a line she couldn't bring herself to cross. If she couldn't escape and fight back, then only one option remained.
Oh, death.
Precisely. Death was the only way that she felt she could be free.
Oh.
It happened during a duel. When she arrived at the dueling ring that day, her partner turned out to be none other than Perouer. The very person that had stood by her side all those years. It was a fierce battle. But ultimately, Clairvy decided to let Perouer end her life. From that moment on, Perouer's journey was one written in flames. When the rain finally came and washed it all away, there she stood, the sole victor in Mother's endless game of slaughter. A trail of corpses strewn across her path to success. It was the very result she had predicted 10 years prior. Even then, she believed she would make it until the end. She wasn't surprised by the fact that she emerged as Mother's undisputed heir. Rather, her success left her with an inexplicable sense of restlessness. She was unsettled, and there was only one thing that could quell that sensation. Perhaps you two would like to take a guess as to what it was?
Oof. Killing the person at the very top?
Crucibina, you mean? But...
Correct. This is the place where Perouer killed her best friend. A mere year later, this is also the place where she fought tooth and nail to kill the mother they shared. The moment she acted, any conception of what was right or wrong ceased to matter. It's one of the principles of the house. Only those who survive get to write the rules. Perouer won the battle, and became a harbinger herself. After which Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, bestowed upon her a new name. Arlecchino.
So the Perry Clairvy was talking about... It was you all along. You're Perouer. Arlecchino is just a name you got later.
This was your story just as much as Clairvy's.
I left that name behind long ago. I must say, hearing it now does bring back memories.
You say it so fondly, like killing your best friend and her mother and watching everyone around you die is a fond memory.
After I defeated Crucibina, the moniker of Mother died with her. I chose to forego the title she called herself and even chose to give up my own name. I rebuilt the House of the Hearth under a new identity. Not only as Arlecchino, but as father. And that is where the story ends. Any more questions?
Yeah. The Claire we met. Who is she?
Yeah. Based on what you just told us, Clairvy wasn't a little kid when she was killed. So the Clairvy we met, was she really a spirit at all?
I suppose you could call her an illusion born of flame. Her existence is like ashes to a fire. Something left over in the wake of blaze and ruin. You see, a certain power runs through my veins. It's not unlike a curse. My flames leave behind shadows of anything they consume. Of course, the chances of those shadows morphing into a sentient entity are exceedingly slim. Clairvy is a very special case. Clairvy died when she was 16 years old, but what emerged from the flames was her 6-year-old self. Her appearance wasn't the only thing affected. Most of her memories were lost to the blaze as well. Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self. Lose 10 years' worth, however, and it would be like living in the past. Like returning to a version of yourself that never grew up.
No wonder Paimon got such a weird feeling when we were talking to her.
Perhaps I should put it this way. Clairvy is someone trapped in time. It may seem like she exists with us in the present, but she truly lives in the confines of her own past.
So if all of that is true, then you must have known about Clairvy for a long time.
Indeed. She's a rather volatile and unstable entity. Sometimes she would look after the children. She's even saved some of their lives.
Wait, so she's been talking shit about like how Linny and Fremine and Lynette are technically betraying her for not telling her about Clairvy. But she's known about Clairvy this entire time. Then it's not really a betrayal. It's more you just not telling everyone the whole damn story. There is no betrayal here. This is just an excuse. This is just an excuse. What kind of bullshit is this? You're doing this on purpose. You red flag bitch. You red flag motherfucker. I don't care. I don't care. It's an excuse. She's doing it on purpose. I don't care. I don't know. I don't think it doesn't make sense. It's just weird.
Other times, she would hide from me and become obsessed with revealing the truth about the house to anyone who will listen. Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time. Your attempts to expose Clairvy to sunlight, they failed, yes? The reason is actually quite simple. In Clairvy's mind, the house is impossible to escape, and it is this very perception that traps her there. But no matter. All I have to do is kill her again, and all will be resolved.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't anticipate so much as a single speck of ash will be left behind this time.
Wait! Paimon can understand why you might want her gone, but isn't there another way? So what if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self? She's still your friend! At least talk to her first!
It's too late for that. She broke the rules, and now she must be punished. That goes for Filial and Nantoy as well. She's had quite the effect on them.
Oh my god.
I hope you understand. The difference between Crucibina and myself lies in our formulation of the rules, not our policy for enforcing them. Upholding the rules without question is a trait we both share. Because that is how a household should be run.
Is this really what you want to do?
God bless you.
Whatever could you mean?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Yeah, you're saying all this bullshit about family to the man who's been trying to find his family since day one. Motherfucker.
Whether as a killer or as a father, there are two things that must be avoided at all costs: anger and sorrow. Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver. Well, it appears it's about time to proceed. Before we arrived, I told some of my well-behaved children to bring our troublemakers here by nightfall.
Oh, great.
I do believe I've kept my end of the deal. I gave your friends quite a bit more time. As for what happens now...
Oh, shit.
Here they are, Father.
Lenny, Lynette, Fremine, we're all gonna perish.
You gonna execute him? Seeing something like that would actually be a first for me.
What the fuck?
Lenny!
Clairvy.
I'm sorry. I heard about how you helped buy us more time. But I still failed. I couldn't find a way to fulfill her wish.
Huh? Are you... Perry?
Indeed, it's been a while, Clairvy.
Perry!
Shh, stay right there. I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first I believe certain scores need settling.
What?
Father, let me explain.
Out of my way.
Oof.
Father!
You chose to conceal a threat to the house, and for that, you must be punished. Overall, however, I suppose your wrongdoing is hardly the most egregious of the bunch, so I'll deal with your punishments later. As for right now, the more pressing concerns are the traitors among us.
By traitors? Do you mean us?
Father, let me explain. We didn't mean to...
Fultz, why don't you share what you heard?
Yes, Father. Secret Midnight Meeting number 3. Participants, Filial, Nantoy, Sato, Toddy. Nantoy clearly said, if only Father wasn't the one who took us in. Sato added, I'm sick of this life. I just want to live as a normal person. Filial was the worst of them all. She called us crazies and said a bunch of mean things about Father.
Ooh.
I did not! You're lying! Fultz is trying to frame us.
It's not like I'm the only one who heard those things. After that, you and Toddy and a bunch of other people started talking about Clairvy. You were using all those things Clairvy brought up as an excuse to question Father. We're birds locked in a cage. The only way out is to destroy it. That's what you said, wasn't it?
You little... You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh? And you, Sheplo, have you forgotten who stood by your sickbed, watched over you, and changed your dressings? Come on, let's hear it then. What's your reason for all this?
You're wrong, Filial. We don't want you to die. You're our family.
Liar. You wouldn't be doing this if that were the case. So why? Why have you backed us into a corner?
This shit makes me sick.
We all live in the House of the Hearth. You know the type of work we do, Filial. A single betrayal can cost dozens of us our lives. It's not like it's never happened before. That kind of thing is hard to forget. That's why the House of the Hearth cannot tolerate any form of betrayal. Ever since we came to Poisson, you've had 7 secret meetings. A lot of the things you talked about really crossed the line.
You've been spying on us for half a month? Wait a second. Now that I think about it, the move to Poisson was just a way to make it easier to spy on us, wasn't it? Because we were all in one place. You've had this planned all along.
Filial, Nantoy, I'm sorry. I owe you both my life. I owe Claire V too. If it weren't for all your help after I got poisoned, I wouldn't be standing here today. If this were any other situation, I would do anything to repay that kindness, even if it cost me my life. But rules are rules. I'm sorry. My hands are tied.
Why? Why?
That's enough, Filial. We made a mistake, and we should own up to it. We broke the rules, plain and simple. And now we have to face the consequences. I'm sorry, Chaplot. Fultz. I'm sorry, Father. We accept our punishment.
Chaplot, according to the rules of the House of the Hearth, how should these traitors be punished?
All those who betray the house pay with their lives.
And so it shall be.
I'm gonna throw up.
Father, please wait!
Something you want to say?
It should have been me, not him!
Let's get the fuck out.
It's not fair!
Please reconsider, Father. What Filial and the others did, does it really count as betrayal? We all come from broken families. From the very first day we joined the House of the Hearth, we wanted nothing more than to make it a real home. But the truth is, none of us know what a real home should look like. I'm not saying I have all the answers. All I know is this. Killing Filial and the others may uphold the rules, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family than we've ever been.
See, I'm with Linny here. I don't see the point.
Please, Father. Please, reconsider.
I agree with Linny.
Father, please.
Linny, you...
I also agree with Linny.
Oh.
An order once given cannot be rescinded. However, given the extent of your determination, I suppose we shall have to go about this a different way. Draw your weapons and face me.
Our weapons?
Bring it on, bitch!
Father, are you referring to a duel?
I'll kill you. I don't give a fuck. I don't like you anyway.
Precisely. The rules of the house will not be altered. Traitors must be punished. However, resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules, one that also applies to me. Demonstrate a sufficient showing of strength, and I shall offer a concession.
Wait. Beat Father in a duel?
Impossible. Father is way too strong, even for Lenny.
Damn, they have no faith in you, Lenny. Fuck him up, Lenny. Fuck him up, Lenny. Lenny's ready. Step up. Don't be cowards. Do it. Let's go!
Did you hear that, Traveler?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Lenny and the others have to duel the knave. What should we do? Can they really win something like that?
I don't know, but I'll help them. I'll step in.
If they lose, those people from the house are really gonna be executed. Hey, are you listening?
Paimon, I love you. But shut the fuck up. Is executing them really what she wants? No.
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
Back then, she never actually answered my question. But that makes the answer pretty obvious, doesn't it?
Oh. Looking at that expression on her face, she seems really serious about this. Guess that means there's no chance she's throwing the duel on purpose, huh?
No. There's no way the knave will lose on purpose. Although...
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
Oh, she gonna let me step in? Let me step in. Let me fight.
What's wrong, Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
Pull out your blade, my boy. Pull out them guns. Let's go! I'd like to see for myself what the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers can do.
You're asking to join the duel against the knave?
Paimon, I love you, but shut the fuck up.
I'll allow it. We do have a ready-made dueling ring at our disposal, after all. All I would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon, and give it your all. Any less, and you may just lose your life.
I believe it, I'm terrible at this game. I fear. Alright boys, this is where the action shows up after 2.5 hours. I fear, get away from me. Ah! God damn.
Is it my turn? Shut up! And voila! With these rising flames!
Don't touch me!
You're fighting cover fire!
Freeze to the core!
How amusing.
Huh? Hang in there!
Now that's more like it.
Ring cutter!
Submit to judgment! With these rising flames!
Look out!
More spare your energy. Running is of little use.
I'll run if I feel like it, bitch. Oh shit.
Have a taste of courage.
I can't exactly charge attack you if you're up there.
And voila!
Now's our chance!
Body and mouth.
One with my blade! Spirit animals!
Vengeance will be mine! Huh?
Yola, stop that.
Over here! Eye for an eye!
Is it my turn now?
Time to act.
Swift and merciful! From whence you came! Look out!
I condemn you!
The countdown has begun.
Rain
Not
outlines
bad.
your fate.
You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all.
Now's our chance!
The hand's cramping up. Ah, please die faster.
Spare your energy. Running is of little use.
I survive. I fear. Oh. Sheesh. Ow, my eyeballs. God damn. Ow. Alright, Senora. You bitch!
Let's keep going, team!
That's
My
rude.
blade is all that remains.
A touch of frost! Forth my blade! Watch out for father's movement! Look out!
Rack and ruin.
Engaging. No, my sword.
Now's our chance.
Over here.
Hey, let's go.
From whence you came.
Leave the wounded to me.
Flood of frost.
Now that's me. Bitch.
I condemn you.
Watch out for... Look out!
Ow. Oh, Jesus! Look at them moves, Ether! Fuck them up! Oh. Oh. Let's go! Braminate did that!
You should know better than to crowd in one place.
Oh, shit. Oh!
Oh, I know.
No!
Sheesh!
I'm sorry, father!
Oh, they got bitch smacked. I can feel it. Oh, never mind. Oh, fuck.
Sorry for what? This pitiful excuse for an attack.
Either don't do anything stupid, please. Either. Oh, shit. Oh. Why are you going after them? Oh wait, are they the ones that are supposed to die? Never mind.
No!
Either.
Made it out, did you?
He looks so
You're
tired and
stronger than I
scared. Oh. Oh shit. Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
A crimson moon?
What the fuck?
I can't move.
Oh shit. Listen, lady, I can't die here. I still gotta find a Lumine. Wait. Lady. Lady. What?
Still, not strong enough to beat me.
What the fuck? Ether? Ah.
I believe we can end things here. It's not often that we get to enjoy the company of guests, after all. We wouldn't want things to get too out of hand.
I feel like the tone here for the Traveler is very bad because they looked so terrified 2 seconds ago and now they just look confused and pissed. I feel like I should still be kind of terrified. Oh my god, Linny, are you okay? I'll protect you with my life.
Brother, are you alright?
Linny.
Given that I am the victor of this duel, as agreed, the punishment stands.
Oh no.
No.
I never thought things would end like this.
What, did you think Linny was gonna win? More power to you, bro.
However, everyone involved in the duel demonstrated a remarkable level of strength and determination. In light of this, I'm prepared to change the method of execution. Elwar, the bottled flames I gave you for safekeeping. Do you still have them?
Oh god.
Yes? I wasn't sure what they were for, but I've kept them super safe. I didn't lose a single one.
Wonderful. Then, in just a moment, I'll have you administer them.
What?
Bottled flames?
Indeed. They're the product of a secret experiment. Under certain special circumstances, flames can be extracted from my person and preserved. Once ingested, searing pain will spread across every inch of your body. No harm will come to you physically, but your memories will be burned away. If you can withstand the pain, when you awake, you'll have forgotten everything you know about the House of the Hearth, and will be expelled from the organization. In other words, administering this concoction will kill the version of you that grew up in the house, and give you a new identity.
Okay, now I'm waiting for all the fan fiction now of this plot specifically for all of the Linny X Traveler ships. Please give me this fanfic AU, I beg. So that means the young man that I thought looked familiar, the one selling newspapers outside the Palais Memornia, he must have been the same Herrera we saw on the list of executions. He wasn't killed at all.
Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self.
No, if my understanding of the knave is right, she really thinks of that killing. I'm thinking of that as killing him. The Herrera that lived in the House of the Hearth is dead. The one that remains is simply a normal person, living out his life with his beloved. Even so, it's much better than actually ending their lives.
So, you're just letting us go, Father?
No, she's not just letting you go. It's more if you survive. You have to survive that shit first. And if you survive, then by all means, you can get the fuck out.
You misunderstand. Memories are extremely important. Once consumed by flame, the version of you standing before me will die, and our secrets will die with you. So no, I don't intend to just let you go, because the person who survives will be nothing but a stranger.
Even so, I won't have to live in fear anymore. I'm sorry, Father. I'm sorry I let you down. But I really...
Don't cry, Filial. You haven't left the house yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes? Remember what I taught you. Anger makes you impulsive, sorrow causes you to waver. Don't let yourself be controlled by your emotions.
Of course. I'll remember.
Oh, that means Lenny still has to learn this a lot. Because I'm thinking about the Archon quest. When he lost his shit on Risley, he definitely let his anger falter. It made him very, impulsive. He still got a lot to learn, unfortunately.
Dry your tears, and go pursue the life you really want.
Yes, Father.
Chaplot, Fultz, Elwar. Take them back to Poisson. And bring Linny and the others as well. I prepared 3 extra vials of bottled flames. As for whether to take them, the choice is yours.
I don't know if they'll take it. I feel like they're too loyal. They're way too loyal to Father to take it.
Goodbye, children. The next time we meet, I will no longer be your father. Thank you for all you've done for the house. I hope you have bright futures ahead of you.
Oh, poor Lenny! I want to give him a hug. The other two don't really seem to give a shit, but it's Lenny that's hurting the most. It sucks. Oh.
Let's go.
Here, grab my arm, Linny. I'll help you walk back.
Fuck no.
Thank you.
Fultz, I don't trust you as far as I can throw you. And I can throw you pretty far.
Clairvy.
Can we talk now? I've been waiting for a super long time. You really are Perry, aren't you? I haven't seen you in so long. How come you're all grown up? Wait, did I somehow travel to the future on accident? Or am I dreaming? What a long dream.
Neither. You died, Clairvy. That's what happened.
Oof.
You could have at least sugarcoated it a little. Look, she's that speechless.
You say that, but Arlecchino's not the kind of person to sugarcoat anything. If this is Clairvy's younger self, then I would say she probably had enough lies.
Oh. Okay then.
Oh.
Huh? That's it? You accepted it just like that?
Hi, Mom.
If that's what Perry says happened, then I believe her. Perry wouldn't lie to me. Plus, I don't really need to know why I'm like this. I'm more curious about what happens in the future. If you're a harbinger now, Perry, that means Mother is gone, isn't she? Can you tell me about it? I want to know what happened to her. And to me.
She's like, yeah, my
You
mom's
never
finally
stopped
dead,
trying to
thank God.
defy fate. At first, no one believed you. You could only vent your frustrations to the moon. In fact, you often sought comfort in the night sky. You wanted to see the aurora, so one night we promised each other we would go to Snezhnaya to see it together. Later on, you tried to run away, but you were brought back each time. Mother spared your life, but it wasn't out of kindness. Instead, she decided to make an example of you by slowly torturing you over time. That way, the other children would know what happens to traitors. Still, you never gave up. Mother hoped that through ruthless duel after ruthless duel, she would be able to crown an ultimate victor among the children she raised. But you called on everyone to unite, to fight to a draw in order to reduce casualties. Your efforts may have only delayed the inevitable, but still. You gave them hope. You tried everything you could think of, but every attempt ended in failure. Still, you never turned your sword on Crucibina, and you never turned it on me. On that gloomy day, you told me, for the last 16 years of my life, I've done everything I can to fight for freedom. But now, I realize that the only freedom I truly possess is the freedom to choose to die.
I never imagined I would say something like that. I must have been feeling really worn down. But somehow, I still think I understand. According to Mother's plan, only one of us was going to make it until the end. And I always hoped that person would be you.
Oh.
If I could do it all over again, I still don't think I would make a different choice. Even when I first met you, I knew you'd be able to do what I couldn't.
Is that so? Even now, I'm not sure I truly understand what kind of freedom you were trying to pursue. But as the head of the House of the Hearth, and as the children's father, I've tried to give them the most basic of freedoms. The freedom to choose their own fate. It's something I discussed with the Eudex of Fontaine. The children who want to leave the house will have their memories wiped clean of all secrets pertaining to the organization. In return, they will be allowed to live a normal life in Fontaine without being prosecuted for their past. Of course, I won't simply hand freedom to them on a silver platter. They have to fight for it and prove themselves worthy of it. Only freedom that is earned has true value.
That's more than enough. That's exactly the kind of life I was fighting for. You know, Perry, I think you're a pretty amazing king, and a really great father, too. I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess I do have one regret, though. I still haven't seen the outside world.
Well, it just so happens that our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless places. Perhaps they would be willing to tell you what the outside world is like.
Really?
Of course! We've traveled all over the place. We've got so many stories, we could probably talk your ears out for 3 days straight.
Only 3 days? Oh no. Alright.
You know, I used to dream of being a bard. Playing the lute while singing into the winds of freedom. Even if there was no one there to listen, I would have continued to sing no matter what. Ah, that's where Mora comes from. I never knew that before. If I had some Mora, I would buy 3 new dresses. One for me, one for Perry, and one for Mother. It's just too bad Perry doesn't like wearing dresses. And Mother, well, she probably wouldn't accept something like that either. I guess I'd just have to keep them all for me then. I could wear a different one every day. Those yokai you mentioned, what do they look like? I once saw a drawing of this one guy with horns on his head and a super scary face. Are there any yokai like that?
Oh, sounds like you're talking about an Oni. Yep, we've met one.
I can't
and
escape
let
Ito no
Paimon
matter
tell
where I
you,
go. I love that for
Not
me.
nearly as scary as they look.
You can't escape me, Ito. You show up no matter what.
I was always too afraid to skip Mother's fighting lessons. But at the academia, I bet you could do all sorts of secret things in class. Things that have nothing to do with studying. I'm just kidding. Being able to study whatever you want without having to fear for your life actually sounds pretty great.
The situation was super dangerous. Lenny and Lynette were accused of committing a crime, and they were going to have to stand trial at the Opera Epicles.
Oh no! That must have been hard for all of you. What happened next?
Don't worry, we were able to turn the situation around super quickly.
Why do you still have these stupid glasses?
How'd you do that? Come on, tell me.
Okay, so it was like this. After the failed magic show, we rushed to the scene and...
Why do they have to stop it right then and there? Making me read when I have it on play and I won't be able to read it that fast. Yeah. Clairvy is listening really intently to Paimon's story about our time in Fontaine. She seems really happy, like all her troubles have been forgotten. Maybe this is the first time she's ever been able to truly relax. But I'm not sure how long this moment can last. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure she's just sitting there, waiting to get rid of her.
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time.
That too. As time passes, she'll probably forget everything we've told her, and go back to being that scared little girl who could only hide in the shadows. I was so busy thinking I almost didn't notice the sun has risen. I've been up all damn night. I didn't get no sleep. Cutscene.
Clairvy, you've worked tirelessly from the shadows to overthrow the House of the Hearth. Now, by my authority as the Knave, I shall announce how this matter ends. You are hereby expelled from the House of the Hearth. You are no longer tied to this place, nor are you bound by its rules.
You're saying that I can finally leave? I get to experience the outside world as well?
Huh?
Oh, I almost forgot. There's no getting older for me. Still, seeing who you grew up to be makes me really happy, Parallel. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.
May we meet again someday.
Clairvy. She left so soon. Paimon didn't even get to finish her story.
I also have certain sentiments left unsaid. I wanted to tell her that the aurora I saw in Snezhnaya was just as beautiful as the ones in the pictures. But a shadow's memories reset at dawn. Had we delayed any longer, we wouldn't have had the time to say goodbye. Whatever regrets may linger, let them be lost to the coming of a new day.
Linny, you son of a bitch,
Father?
why are you still here?
It's Linny! Hey, Linny! What is he doing back here? Let's go check it out.
Father, the bottled flames have been administered. Filio and the others have left the house.
That was fast.
And you? What have you decided?
Well, clearly, since he still remembers you, he's probably not gonna take it.
Thank you for giving us that choice, Father. But we never wanted to leave the house. It's the only home we've ever known. Lynette and Fremine feel the same way. They're recuperating back at the Hotel Bouffe d'été. But I decided to come back and tell you where we stood.
I'm sure you're well aware of the expectations I have for you. I want you to follow in my footsteps and become the next king of the house. Yet you seem to have different ideas. I must admit, I'm rather surprised by your decision to stay. There's nothing wrong with choosing to live a quiet life. Leading this organization is a heavy responsibility, one not so easily carried by someone forced onto the throne.
I just never understood what you saw in me. What made you believe I was deserving of that throne?
You're brave, talented, and, most importantly, you cherish your family. You would do anything to protect them, even if it costs you your life.
Speaking up back there was so brave of you, Linny. It's all thanks to you that we were able to convince Father to back down.
You're a hero, Linny.
Hero. Father is the real hero. Had Father gone all out during the duel, there's no way I would have walked away with my life. She must have had it all planned from the beginning, from the very moment she suggested a duel. I'm not deserving of that title. I'm not strong enough or smart enough.
You're wrong. In my opinion, all you need to be deserving of the throne is conviction and the necessary strength to act on it. We may have different ideas of what it means to be a family, but you can hardly be said to lack conviction. What you truly lack is strength. For someone of your talent, though, that's something that will come with time. Even without that strength, you still chose to face me in a duel, even though the odds were stacked against you. That capacity to honor your convictions is what I truly see in you.
Father.
No one knows what the future holds, what tragedy or triumph may be in store. Being at the head of this organization requires the strength of will to face whatever comes. Caution will only hold you back. If reaching a certain standard were required to go after what you want, I would never have succeeded in killing my predecessor. Back then, there was still a considerable gap between our abilities. Strength may decide the ultimate victor, but those who let a lack of strength dictate their decisions or undermine their convictions will never be worthy of the throne.
I understand, Father. Thank you.
Children must grow up to surpass their parents. Only then can a family continue to flourish. The road ahead is not an easy one, so I'll ask you one last time. Are you certain you want to stay?
You've done so much for me, Father, and that kindness must be repaid. Plus, with Project Stuja at hand, there are many dangers ahead, and I, for one, don't intend to back down. Protecting my family at all costs, that's my conviction.
Damn, so he still wants to be a part of Project Stutza, even though he knows it's dangerous as fuck? Lenny, are you trying to get into my top 3? Don't do this to me. Don't play with me like that.
Then you're welcome to stay. As for Project Stuja, you need not be too concerned. If those cowardly businessmen and heartless dignitaries try to take us down, I'm prepared to teach them a lesson.
Oh.
Having members who longed for the light was our organization's last weakness. With those members no longer among our ranks, the House of the Hearth is like a spider hiding in the shadows. We need only wait for our prey to come to us. At present, our imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter. No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain. As for the two of you, whether we meet again as friend or foe, I'll remember the camaraderie we shared in this moment. No matter how arduous the journey ahead, I hope we both reach our desired destination.
There's more? I really thought this was gonna be the end of it. Fuck. It's been 3 hours. My god. At least they kept the ending ambiguous. It was like, yeah, we're not like friend or foe, but like it could go either way. It's like, you know what? Fair enough. But now I'm getting a whole bunch of death flags from Linny, and I don't like that. Keep the death flags away from my boy.
Aristocrat etiquette is all just for show.
Didn't Linny say that Lynette and Fremine were recovering at the Hotel Bouffe d'été? Oh, Paimon wonders how they're doing. Maybe we should go... Lynette? Fremine? How are you feeling?
Much better.
Whew, what a relief!
What about you? Are you feeling alright?
There's no need to worry. I'm bright as rain.
I knew you'd come out unscathed. Us, on the other hand, well, we've been bedridden for 2 days. I couldn't even turn over.
Oof.
Oh, and I wanted to ask, is Clairvy gone? Linny and the other members have left Poisson and returned to the House of the Hearth. According to him, there haven't been any more sightings of a spirit roaming the house.
We bid her farewell under a blanket of sunlight. Her wish has been fulfilled.
I see.
I'm glad.
Yay.
Father came to check up on us 2 days ago and told us about what happened with Crucibina and Clairvy. Actually, I've met Crucibina before.
What?
Wait, what? You've met the former knave?
Crucibina died a year after Clairvy. It was during the year between their deaths that I joined the House of the Hearth. Sabina had an extremely cruel and radical way of doing things. While she was alive, the atmosphere in the house
Oh yeah, that's right, I
was
knew that.
suffocating.
It's in his character story.
When I joined, though, the experiment she valued so much had already come to an end, and all the people involved, dead and injured alike, were gone. Sabina never talked about the past with us newcomers. A couple of months after I joined, Father killed Sabina and burned all her files. With that, the names of all the people subjected to her experiments, Clairvy included, were lost to the flames, along with the painful memories they represented.
Father took in Lenny and me a couple months after that, but she never mentioned anything about Sabina or Clairvy.
It really seems like something she was planning to keep to herself. The last time you talked to her, did she mention why she kept it a secret for so long?
She said she didn't want us to be affected by the darkness of the past. She was worried we'd develop a false sense of gratitude towards her if we knew about it. The foundation of a family should be free of any corrupting influence. Whatever happened in the past, it has nothing to do with who we are now. And that's what Father told us in the end.
But I still thanked her for everything. It was only after hearing about what Sabina did that I finally realized how insignificant our lives could have been. The members of the house meant nothing to her. To say that she valued them in any way, even just as a tool, would probably be giving her too much credit. If Father hadn't taken over the House of the Hearth, I probably would have already...
No. Don't think about that.
Father rarely brings up the fact that she saved us. She doesn't believe that being indebted to her should be what ties us together. But even if we didn't owe her anything, we would still choose to stay. Because this is our home. We may have arguments or times when we feel wronged. Some people may even choose to leave. But as long as Father is here, we will always have a home.
Whether the path before us is bathed in sunlight or shrouded in shadow, we'll follow Father wherever she chooses to go. So I wanted to say thank you for helping us make it through this crisis. Without your help, we could have lost a lot more along the way.
Oh, we didn't do anything, really.
Just invite us back as guests, and we'll call it even.
Of course. You're welcome anytime.
Are Filial and Nantoy okay?
I actually saw them at a cafe this morning. They didn't recognize me. From what I could tell, they were drinking coffee and talking about one of the operas that started running recently. They seemed happy. If I had to take a guess, I would say they finally found the kind of life they always wished for.
Oh, good for them. Random ass fireplace, we love that. I did it! Let's fucking go! It's been 3 hours! I'm so tired. That has been the Arlecchino story quest. I'm very tired now, and I'm gonna go do something else. Thank you for everyone who joined me. Thank you for everyone who chatted. Thank you, Sensei, for giving me a jump scare. We love that. I will be back tomorrow with Stardew Valley. Yeah. Stardew.
Knights and aristocrats share the same cultural heritage.
Have a great day, everybody.
But the knights had enough
Bye-bye.
sense to do away with all the superfluous detail.